Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today the topic that I am going to present is almost we have completed three videos. This is the fourth one video in English literature as we have completed one of the first video Anglo-Saxon, Middle Age, Anglo-Norman and Age of Chaucer. This is the third one age that we are going to discuss. As I have told you people in the last my video as well, the Age of Chaucer has been divided into three parts as I have shown in the video and the whiteboard as well. Before Chaucer, Age of Chaucer and Age of Revival. I have discussed before Chaucer, Age of Chaucer in the last video as well. You can see on the YouTube as well. Today the topic that we are going to promote and to explain Age of Revival. What is Age of Revival? As I have wrote on the whiteboard, Renaissance Age. What is the meaning of Renaissance and Revival? So we are going through all these in this video. The word Renaissance is borrowed from French language, as I have written on the whiteboard. French language, rebirth. Re mean again and naissance means birth. So what happened in the Age of Revival? The Age of Revival, basically the revival of old English literature is happening. This was the time when people started looking back and started the ancient Greek and Roman text. A lot of the Greek and Roman texts were circulated due to the Crusader War, as I have told in my previous video as well. Because of Crusade, all English, Greek and Roman spread across throughout the world. People started reading this work. What a fantastic work that the old English writer and old English Greek and ancient writer had written. So as when all the people across the world started reading all ancient Greek and Roman work, we know it's from Renaissance, means rebirth, revival of the literature. And we can see that the 10 facts, revival of the literature, revival of the architecture, revival of the culture, revival of the, even in this age, some of the scientists that has discovered so many places that we are going to discuss in the video. When something that has died and restart, so we can say this rebirth. That's the reason that this age basically called revival, rebirth. Music, literature, everything, architecture, a lot of work that has been revived in this literature. Basically, the Renaissance age started from the 15th century. So the 15th century opened with the Battle of Agincourt in 1415, as I have shown in my whiteboard as well. Henry V led his army with just 5,000 soldiers. Henry V leading his army with the 5,000 soldiers, while on the other hand, and defeated France, which has 20,000 soldiers. 20,000, so many differences there. With territory of Troyes, French accepted all his demands. This is basically the historical background as the 15th century started. So these things were basically happening that I'm going to explain. What was happened during Henry VI, who is the shadow of King, French regained everything under the leadership of Joan of Arc. It saw a fall of Constantinople in the 1453. As a result, Greek fleet to the Italy brought the new concept of humanism. In this age, basically, one of the fact is the humanism that has been discovered. That's what basically humanism is. That we are going to discuss. So the Renaissance started in Italy. Basically, Italy has been known as the very home of the Renaissance. Means in Italy first the Renaissance and all the facts that Renaissance age has been started, that all the things happening first in Italy. We should know all about this. The Renaissance started in Italy in the late 14th century and spread across the Europe, marking the transition from the Middle Ages of modernity. Exactly when the Renaissance began in England depend on who you listen to, and there is no consensus among historians and scholars. But some foot beginning of the English Renaissance in 1488 with the rising of the Tudor dynasty and while as well. Basically, Renaissance, as I have shown in the points as well on the whiteboard, in this age, English literature has been promoted. The ancient Greek words and Roman words has been translated into so many languages, and the people started. So the English literature has gone popularity across the world. This was the time. Protestant reformations means the Bible has been translated into so many languages that everyone can approach towards the Bible, that what is basically in the Bible. So in this age also this formation has been covered. Before this work has been written in Latin and many languages. English people did not speak during the Reformation. It was believed that people should be able to interpret the Bible for themselves rather than accept the Catholic Church interpretation of the Latin version. So these was happening, and these were had been happening in the Renaissance age. Artistic achievements. What was the artistic achievement basically? So in this age, we have a lot of the artistic work that has been improved, and the people across the globe approaches towards the artistic achievements of the English literature as well. Another point, Renaissance were marked by renewed interest in the culture of the ancient Greek and the ancient Roman. It started in Italy and spread across the Europe, bringing period of much cultural achievements in the continent as well. While some view of the period as important rebirth of ancient Greco-Roman values after dark Middle Ages. Other doubt even the faculty of the Renaissance know more about the art, literature, philosophy, science, and events of the Renaissance through these interesting facts. Okay, humanism. Humanism was, I'm going to write on a whiteboard as well. Humanism, basically, one of the major facts in the Renaissance age. Humanism is a philosophy. It has been this, you can say that people first time in the English history introduced the word humanism. That's what is basically humanism is, and they knew the philosophy of humanism. Humanism is a philosophy that emphasizes the value of the human being and their capacity. So Renaissance was marked by its own version of humanism was based on ancient Greco-Roman philosophy. Renaissance humanism was derived from the study of five humanities: poetry, grammar, history, moral philosophy, and rhetoric. Though humanism would later challenge traditional religious belief, and at that time it was no way anti-Christian or anti-religions, the 19th century believed that Renaissance challenged the church or changed conservative social order is now disagreed by the uh, old historians as well, first historians you may say. Basically they were very conservative type towards the religious. So this was the age that introduced that towards basically the humanism is what is the philosophy of the humanism. So they introduced the word humanism to the other word. Scientific achievements that has been happened in the Renaissance age, we can see, and we can study it. As the Renaissance progressed, there was a shift of historian natural philosophy to scientific method. So Galileo, you can say that Galileo was one of the greatest scientist, that his work put his name in forefront of English, in the science world. So Galileo was the scientist who invented and who say something about the solar system, that basically the sun is and the middle are in the biggest star, and all the planets, they are moving around the sun. Basically before this was believed that sun is moving around the earth, and earth is basically silent, or you can say is on is standing on its own position. Galileo was the first scientist who started and who brought the truth, the very truth about the solar system, that basically the sun is the major star, and all the planets, there's a lot of other planets as well in the universe that is moving around the sun. So another one, Vasco da Gama was the another scientist who basically started and who is invented India as well. So in the Renaissance age, we can say that it was the time of the scientist rebirth as well. So these were the major facts about the age of revival, and the major things that has been happened in this age, and in this age, in this era of the English literature. As I discussed, the next video that we are going to present in the next video, that is the Elizabethan age. So I'll prefer you people as well, and still if you have anything in this video, so you can write it in the comment, and just keep watching this video till end. Thank you so much.